Njagala kubulamusaako nnyo nateera mu linnya erisinga amannya eryatuweebwa erya Mukama waffe Yesu Kristo. Leero nnyinza okuba nga sigenda kusoma kiwandiiko kyonna okuva mu Bayibuli. Leero bubaka buli somehow different. Naye nga nina ensonga gye njagala twogereko olunaku lwa leero. Inter-Religious Council of Uganda. Sigenda kumenya linnya lya muntu kubanga abatula ku board mwena mubamanyi. If we are not partisan and if IRCU is not partisan, we need your voices of what is happening and not just voices, action to be taken. If it is peace, that you stand for peace, one world religion stands for peace and its ambition is for peace. One world order, if its ambition is peace. If you are advocates of peace, let we see you. This is the time. I will not mention cases and cases that have been happening. Of course, Ugandans know what happened yesterday and what happened last year. This is not just a matter of talking about it, but acting upon it. IRCU, where are you? Inter-Religious Council of Uganda. We are seeing people losing lives. Pastors in Uganda busy on microphones. People are rotting. See the young man, Muhamad Ssegirinya. Put politics aside. This guy was called the Mateka. I remember his name, Charisma Mateka, who was shot dead in Mbare. The guy left 2 kids and the wife. Frank Senteza Kalibala. He died. Rita Nabu Kenya, who police knocked. Broad daylight. If you are not partisans, if you are not political backups, of course we are seeing many of you pushing political agendas. IRCU, wake up. We need to see you in this. Pastors in Uganda, I will not mention your names. Can you stand on those pulpits as you campaign? As you stand in times of campaigns and you campaign for a certain politician, you pray for certain politicians, you promote them during their campaign. This is the time. You use the same platforms. You talk about this. These people are dying. These people are losing lives. They are leaving families behind. Come out and talk about them. Use the same platforms you used when you're campaigning for the regime. Use the same motive. It is not just a matter of talking about it, acting upon it. I do remember, I recall, one of prominent pastors in Uganda stood up and he said, if this is not done, I will riot. And something that he was talking about, it was not political. And for me, this is the time, I think, as you used those platforms to campaign, let it be the same platform you guys to use to speak out what is happening. Let this man access medication. I saw his mother was crying. Are we here to wait for typing rest in peace and welcoming political partners, political bodies to come on your televisions and the radios and talk about the cold blood? Pastors, sheikhs. I will not talk about the outsiders because I don't know what is happening there. I talk about the pastors I know. I think this is the time. My concern is, during campaign times, you come out, we have videos, we have audios campaigning for some political personnel, praying for them, running up county and down, seeking for votes. We've heard your voices coming out, decampaigning for some political candidates. They mention the names I will not mention, whereby you are already showing that for you are partisans. You have your parties that you're supporting. You have the party that you want to be in power. You're already giving us an image that you are not partisans. If the global aim, if the global vision and dream, it is peace in one world religion, one world order, United Nations, Interreligious Council of Uganda, if it is peace, where is the peace that you're talking about? Which peace are you talking about? Oh, what kind of peace are you talking about? I heard one of the pastors saying the country is at peace. That is when your church is opened. When the church is closed, then there is no peace. Once it's opened, then there is peace. All pastors in Uganda, I think this is the time you come out, you speak the things. Talk to those people. How much does it need to take that guy in the hospital? to access medication, and for what reason, and how long does it take for him to be out there for medication? Once you guys stand up, if I can mention names of pastors, big names, if your voices are risen up, something can be done. And if you put pressure on the government, something can be done. But why are you silent? And when you come out to talk about something, you are talking in parables like Jesus. Not all will understand parables, because even Jesus' disciples, some of them, they never understand parables of Jesus. When churches were closed, you cried. Your voices were up. Churches were opened. I'm not talking about an individual. I'm talking about pastors in Uganda, bishops, reverends, prophets, evangelists, whatever the case you are in. On top, IRCU, we need you in this. Come out and speak. After speaking, act. These are Ugandans. I think in your goal, you're talking about one common cause. Something that joins you together, which is neutral. And that is peace. I think it's the high time you come out. You talk about this. We need peace. Let us promote peace. Then come out and talk about that. Act. Whoever is holding a microphone in the church, talk about this. You are waiting to talk about these things when your son or your daughter is murdered in the cold blood. I'm talking about your own son or daughter. Of course, he or she will not be seen anywhere, because they are hidden somewhere. But I'm saying, if they are, one of them is murdered in cold blood, like how our fellows are in. Let me put it in this way. Fellow pastors, bishops, reverends, archbishops in Uganda, Inter-Religious Council of Uganda, if it happened that what is happening to Ssegirinya Muhamad and Allan Ssewanyana, it has happened to your son or to your daughter, what would you be doing now?